Welcome to class 9th Economics chapter 2 People as Resource. This is the part 2nd of chapter 2 as we have discussed part 1 of People as Resource in our previous class. So, before going towards today's topic, I just want to ask some questions from you which are related to our previous class also. So, my first question is, when the population gets converted into more useful person or an asset rather than liability, then it is known as, yes, people as resource or human resource. My second question is, what do human resource get after providing goods or services to the society? जब भी ह्यूमन रिसोर्सेज दूसरे को कोई थिंग बनाकर देते हैं या फिर उनको कोई सर्विस प्रोवाइड करते हैं एज द डॉक्टर्स और एडवोकेट्स, तो वो उसके रिटर्न में क्या चाहते हैं? यस, दे गेट or they want profit or money or development as a return of providing goods or services to the society. So our today's topic is related to these kind of activities. Our today's topic is economic activities. Learning objectives of today's class. After watching this video, students, you will be able to categorize economic activities or economic sectors, distinguish between economic and non-economic activities, appraise the distribution of economic activities among men and women, and at last you also will be able to identify the importance of organized sector over the unorganized sector. Economic activities. Economic activities are those activities which generate income or profit in return. It also affects the national income. Types of economic activities or sectors. Mainly the types of economic activities or sectors can be categorized into three types. The first one is primary sector or activities, second one is secondary sector or activities, and the third one is tertiary sector or activities. So, before going towards these three types of economic activities or sectors, first we will go through a video.
Ah, it's breakfast time. You are going to have cornflakes mixed with milk. Hey, wait a minute. Do you know how many people from different occupations are involved in the making of cornflakes? Well, the first thing needed is corn. For this, the farmer plows the land, sows the seeds, and nurtures the crop till it is fully grown. He then harvests the corn in due season. Pause a minute to think what type of work this is. The farmer labors and harvests the corn from his field. It's a raw material that he has got from nature, so it's called a primary occupation.
So from this video, you can summarize now. There are three types of classifications from which primary occupation or primary economic sector is the first. It is related to nature and it provides us raw material also. As you can see in this video that corn is a raw material which a farmer directly get from the nature after some processing.
Similarly, a miner collecting ore from a mine, a dairy farmer collecting milk from the cattle, and a fisherman catching fish from the sea are all examples of people involved in primary occupation, as all labor to collect the material from nature. Now, let's continue with our story of cornflakes. How does this raw corn get processed and packaged as cornflakes? For this, the corn is now taken to the factory that processes corn into cornflakes. Here, factory workers use machinery to change the corn to cornflakes. Occupations that involve the manufacturing of finished products from raw materials are called secondary occupations.
So, in secondary occupation, what will we do? In this type of occupation or economic sector, we will convert a raw material into more useful product or more finished products, as you have studied in your earlier classes.
The finished products are of higher value and better utility. For example, secondary occupations is from milk. After the cornflakes are produced, they are neatly packed in boxes. Next, they are transported by trucks to the wholesale and retail outlets from where you buy them for your day-to-day consumption. In this example, people who provide services like transportation and marketing that support the primary and secondary occupations are called tertiary occupations. People like the transport and sales personnel don't produce any goods, but support the primary and secondary occupations. They are paid for the services they provide.
So, now from the video, you can conclude that there are three types of sector. It may be called the economic activities, economic sector or occupational sectors. So, first one is primary sector. It includes the activity which provide raw material and directly related to nature. For example, agriculture, mining, forestry, animal husbandry, poultry farming, fishing. And second one is the secondary sector. It includes the activities related to manufacturing. And manufacturing, what do we mean by the manufacturing? Manufacturing is the process in which raw material is converted into more useful product, as you have studied in your previous class. And the examples of the secondary sector occupations are, or secondary activities are, iron and steel industry, sugar industry, cotton industry, etc. Now, the third type of sector is tertiary sector. This sector is related with economic services. So, for example, those services which get income in return, those are included in tertiary sector. For example, trade, transport, banking, education, health, etc. So, your today's topic will continue in next video also. So, watch the next video also, students. Let's go to the next video now.